Colorado.
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 Altitude sickness. 12,000 feet, maybe.
Acute mountain sickness. Good enough to have a beer?
I might be able to crack one open the first pass.
I love it. We got Mr. Bryce Newbold.
We ready to start drinking some beer?
Yeah. You excited, Bryce?
You ready for a beer?
Half a mile in.
We're half a mile.
And there's already some trail magic. Look at that, Bryce.
You guys want a beer?
Bryce, how you feeling, buddy? How those beers sitting, buddy?
Not good.
How you feeling, Bryce? 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 Welcome back. This is the volume 3 of the Colorado Trail trip. We are in Twin Lakes, right outside of Leadville, and it is starting to rain. So we're gonna get going, weigh the packs, and we'll get into the trip details here in a little bit. We got a couple special guests on this trip. Bryce is a regular on the Colorado trips. We got Mr. Bryce Newbold.
We ready to start drinking some beer?
Yeah. Make sure you watch our video last year. We're gonna see if Bryce learned his lesson. We also got Mr. Scott. He's kind of the leader of this trip. Appreciate, yeah, you brought us out here, and you kind of, you know, owner and operator of Endeavor Brew Distillery in Columbus. Make sure you check that out. We might have some brews with us. And now the best part, the pack weigh-in. Here goes Andy. What's your guess?
I got the free bagels in that too for you guys.
Hey, someone's got to take them in.
27.
Ooh, that's real good.
27.4.
Wow, all right. Bryce is up next. Bryce, what do you got?
28.7.
Wow.
With 2 beers.
Okay, fair point. No bagels, but 2 beers. Those are heavy. And that tripod, man. All right, now I do have a drone. Okay. My guess is right around 31, 32, 32.3. All right, I was 36 last year, so
yeah,
we're moving in the right direction. Scott's gonna be the winner.
Guessing 23-ish, 22.9.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Somebody give that guy some beers.
Bryce, how you feeling? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good this
Yeah?
time. Yeah.
Good enough to have a beer?
I might be able to crack one open the first pass.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Well, no passes today.
Oh.
We will get into the specifics, but we were doing 4 nights, 5 days, probably about 55 miles on the Colorado Trail, specifically in the Collegiate West loop, and we're looking forward to it. Shout out to Girl Plus Dog Adventures. She planned the whole trip for us. She failed to tell us that we would be parking our car up a ravine, but we figured it out in the Subaru. We are just super excited to be back in Colorado. It's just, from where we are in Columbus, it's so easy. And you know, flying to Denver, about 3 hours west, dropped a car at the finish. When we get to camp, I'll kind of go through with the map, the whole plan. Today, we've got about just 6 miles to a campsite right before Hope Pass, so we're trying to get there now. There is some rain in the forecast. Just so good to be back in Colorado. You excited, Bryce?
You ready for a beer?
Yeah, sounds good. All right, we are about, I don't know, half a mile in.
We're half a mile.
And there's already some trail magic. Look at that. We were a little worried about the rain, and that is the storm that just missed us. Knock on wood. We just passed the break off of where the CT hits the Collegiate West kind of marker. So from here we got about 5 miles to camp. Nice and easy. Should be a good camp spot actually by a creek, I think. Here we go, First Valley. And these kind of like open meadow, beautiful in between, you know, 2 sets of mountains. This kind of is what the Colorado Trail is all about. Bryce, what do you think so far? Off to a good start?
I think it's really great.
Yeah. Oh, I love these wide open, look at that. Wide open meadows that we just will go in and out of. And we're going up into there to really enter like the mountainous phase. We got a few miles of this flat valley before we start heading up, and then about 4 more miles to camp. We got to give a special shout out to the Evergreen, Colorado Bagelery for hooking us up with some bagels to go and a free sandwich. Check them out. Scott knew about them. This is like the pre-trip tradition now, but who'd have thought onion bagel on the Colorado Trail? Bon appetit. Also, shout out to Ben over at Hilltop Packs for hooking us up with some more food bags. These are the Ultra ones. No faces, but the logo looks pretty good. Bryce, what do you like that? Yeah.
I do like that. I mean, I don't have one of those.
Yeah, brand new.
I never got sent one.
A gift to us, actually.
You got sent these?
Yeah, a couple, actually.
I didn't check my mail for a couple.
It's probably lost in the mail.
Days.
It's probably lost in the mail.
Maybe it's in there.
Yeah, definitely. This is a much easier start to the hike than we did last year. Much more preferable. Yeah. I can't believe we did 12 miles, like 3,000 feet up.
Yeah, 3,000 feet.
I mean, we didn't get to camp till like 6.
Yeah.
We've started the climb up to camp. So we got about a 1,500 foot climb over the next 1.5 miles. And the mosquitoes are out, but they're only going after Bryce. We've worked out a deal with them. The best part about doing this in early July is because there's a snow melt and they've got some rain here. And you can see it, the water sources are just lush. And the climb continues. I have a new strategy for these like long, multi-mile, multi-thousand foot climbs. So the old strategy, which Andy still does, which is why he's ahead of me, is just maintain pace, crush it, and get to the top and rest there. What I've been doing, assuming there's not a time constraint, which there usually isn't, like it's 3 p.m. and we've got like 1.5 miles left, another 1,500 feet of climbing to go to camp. So plenty of time is I just put it in what I call 4-wheel low, drop down to like 1.5 miles per hour and just go slow and steady. And I enjoy it more because it's easier. Now, if there's a time constraint, I don't do this. I'll crush it up the hill, but I'm on vacation. Let's have some fun. Well, one of the best feelings in the world is after about a 2,000 foot climb at the very top, finding that spur trail right next to this creek with tons of open campsites. Oh man, oh, and that. Oh, we're there. Before I give you a lowdown, this is gonna be some great content here. So Andy, what do you got?
I bought this Deschutes tarp last year in anticipation of going out west, which I couldn't end up doing. And it's basically just the Deschutes tarp, the Six Moon Designs Deschutes tarp, and it has no floors, but it's got mosquito net that hangs down.
Right.
And
how many times have you set it up?
0 times. Literally, I'm not even joking.
Hey Bryce, come show me how to set
Bryce
this up.
is showing me how to set this up. I've never set this thing up before. It is seam sealed.
What's that big hole in it for?
Yeah. That's the skylight.
So Andy's gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Scott's going over there. And Bryce is going over there, and it's just an incredible campsite. Andy, that looks about right.
I got it.
That looks about right.
Yeah, we're good.
Man, you got a nice pitch off the bat. I can never get my
You pretty happy with that setup so far?
Yeah, I mean the true test. I mean we have like perfect ground here,
It's true.
and water will probably soak into this. But like if we get like a heavy rain, I don't have a bathtub floor, so I'll be curious to see like I got Tyvek and I'm on a sleeping pad, but
You should be fine.
yeah, I'm not on a dip either.
That's
so
helpful.
I think you have to be just a little bit more cautious around where you're gonna set up.
Yeah.
But I will say, I've slept on straight ground plenty of times in my life.
Hey, the pine straw, it's like pretty, I can't believe it's not raining, by the way.
I mean, get a look at how roomy this thing is.
The palace. Oh, there comes the drizzle. Oh yeah!
And I can sit in my chair right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, we are, you can hear that, the pitter patter, and there's some lightning coming in, so couldn't have timed it better. Got to camp, got everything set up, everything out, ready, waterproofed, and the rain rolled in, and we could have, you know, 1 to 2 hours of this potentially. We do get cell service, we can see the radar, but we might have, you know, it's 4:30, so we might have till like 6:30 of this. Then it should clear out the rest of the night. But cozy in the Altiplex, got the vestibules. Bryce, you all right? Bryce went out to poop in this, and we thought we were gonna have to go on a rescue mission. Okay, rain's out. Love it. 6 o'clock, sun's starting to come out. It's time to do some camp chores. Andy is doing the good deed here, hanging the bear line. Okay, first time's a charm. You got it! Love it. Woo, that's cold. Feels good though. The Vargo bot. Interesting choice, it doesn't have handles. Just grab it like a real man.
Gets rid of fingerprints.
Yep. Rare shot of Bryce using a canister stove. It's a rarity. He takes fire bans seriously though, folks. Don't hate him in the comments. Bryce, what do you got? Rate it out of 5. Oh, all right.
5 out of 5 today because I got a little hot sauce packet on the breakfast scramble.
Right.
Dude.
Is that good hot sauce?
Yes.
Okay, I brought that too. What are you eating?
Breakfast scramble.
Oh, that's right. Breakfast for dinner.
Why not?
That would be good with that hot sauce.
It is.
All right, Andy. Andy, what do you got?
Trailtopia beef stroganoff and a Coors Banquet.
Trailtopia. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't had it yet.
Scott, what did you had? Peak refuel. I saw that over there. That's
chicken teriyaki
that's good
rice.
stuff.
Yeah, first time having it. It was tasty.
Yeah.
And you're going.
Oh, I've got a mixture of flavors. So this is the mac and cheese with buffalo chicken with Nutrient Foods mac and cheese. So it's Easy Mac, Nutrient Foods mac and cheese, buffalo chicken, and then we added in the onion toppings from the bagels we got for free. So we'll see if that's actually good. How do you feel about tomorrow's hike?
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Have you ever done 6,000 feet in a day?
What was Albert? 4?
4.
Wait, we're doing 6 tomorrow?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I also want to bring this up because I get made fun of for the color of this Ghost Whisperer jacket a lot, but good old Bryce, he actually told me that he liked this color, the baby blue. It's very outdoorsy.
Did I though?
Yeah, I mean, you were like, I could see it. It's like, you know, I could see it.
I mean, sometimes we just have to be nice to people to make.
No, he's walking it back. No. He's just doing this for views. No, he liked it.
And we are 8. We're all cleaned up, ready to go. We're gonna sleep. Good night's sleep.
Good night, Bryce's channel.
Good night.
All right, it is time. It's time to turn in for the night. We didn't go through this. We have a brutal day tomorrow, a fun day, but 2 passes tomorrow. So Hope Pass, and then we're gonna camp tomorrow at the bottom of something called Lake Ann Pass at Lake Ann, which should be pretty cool. About 14 miles tomorrow, and 4 or 5, I don't know, 6,000 feet of climbing, 2 passes. So it will be challenging, but it will be fun. Good night, and the rain held off, and I'll see you in the morning for coffee. Good morning. It's 41 degrees in my tent, so it's probably like 36, 37 outside, so just a clip above freezing. Andy's already getting cleaned up. It's pretty early though. I slept pretty good. Oh, now we just need the sun. Sun is there, right there. Just need it to make its way to us. Well, the bear bag survived pretty good.
No bears yet.
No bears. And there's Bryce's hang. Let's check in on Bryce.
What up?
Bryce, how'd it go?
Pretty good. Well, I got a headache really bad in the middle of the night.
Really?
So I'm not drinking any beer today. Yeah, I don't get headaches that much, but Yeah, this was one of the worst ones I've ever had.
Real? Is it gone?
Yeah, I just had to, it was a struggle because I didn't get my headlamp ready and I still haven't found it yet, so.
I saw you last night get out and doing things.
Yeah, I had to go to the latrine and then couldn't find my headlamp, but yeah, I mean, I slept okay. It's warm. I got low at like 39 on the
Yeah, I got 41 inside my tent.
All right, where are you?
Those at home I've never eaten.
There we go. So for breakfast, this is gonna be good. I got the old dinosaur egg oatmeal with some protein powder and my wife's banana bread that she cooked before the trip. I'm gonna put some chunks of that in there. Little chocolate dinosaur banana bread protein. Scott, how'd you sleep?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't hear a peep out of you in that little setup. You were out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your coffee.
That's my coffee.
So you made these?
I made them.
What coffee's in here?
I made the tea bags myself. I sewed them together. What coffee? It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Okay. Bryce normally does a pour over, so this is a step in the right direction. One great thing about this Vargo bot, which I've been liking so far, is on my Lazy Man's gravity filter setup here. It's a very wide and sturdy base, so I can just drain water into it. And then I have a brand new Sawyer squeeze, and the flow rate is just so good. And a brand new Evernew bag for the first time since 2015. So today we have about just under 14 miles and pretty intense climbing. So we got to finish the first pass, go down, basically do a second pass, but we're gonna kind of camp at a lake at the top of the second pass. So we'll be the highest I've ever camped. So we should be coming in around 12,000 feet, which is super high to camp at for us. Bryce, I didn't know we were hiking to a luau.
Oh yeah, we're going straight down south. Straight to the
I do like it.
Yeah.
It's loud, but I like it.
You know, it's 50-50. Something like a lot of people are like, "Oh my gosh, I love it. I want it."
Though I
You
will
gotta tell
say,
me what it is.
Hey, wait, so
And
who
then
makes
other
it?
people are like, "Oh, it's
Who makes it?
so bad." Town Shirt.
Town
Company.
Shirt?
Yeah, they're new.
hold on.
Check them out on Instagram.
Big advantage though is it's got the pocket right here.
That is
The
nice.
kangaroo
You don't
pocket.
have
The kangaroo
that,
pocket,
yeah.
'cause even when wearing your pack, you could access that.
Yeah, that is nice. So starting the day here, we've got about a 2,500 foot climb up to Hope Pass, 2 miles. Just keep climbing. At least we get it done in the morning. I much prefer the breakfast climb. And then we'll get to Hope Pass and hang out and make Bryce drink some Summit beers, even though he said he's not drinking any more beer. We are right at about 11,000 feet, about a mile and a half from the top. And as you can see, it's starting to open up a little bit more as the trees start to thin out, and you can hear my breath. That altitude gets you. First point of interest, old cabin. What do the comments say about it? Anything?
Cabin. It says in the cabin, it's just off the trail.
Yeah.
It's just off the trail.
Yeah?
My uncle
National
built
Forest.
Yeah, Bryce's uncle actually built it.
it. He's come up here.
Abraham Newbold. All right, this is why you come to Colorado. Once you break like upper 11,000, the trees really thin out. And you get more exposed, obviously, but it's beautiful and not a cloud in the sky. And oh my, how you feeling? You loving it?
Oh, I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're holding a good pace. I go slow and steady.
I know.
Bryce and I are back there lollygagging.
No, I mean the key is slow and steady on these types. I mean this is gonna be all day like this.
It's like I feel good and I want to stay feeling good.
Yeah, don't push it.
But oh man, look at where the trail goes.
That's our pass right there.
Yeah. Oh man. Shot of where we started. There's Twin Lakes right there. There's a road we came in on. So it's about 7 miles, 7-8 miles from down there all the way up here. You know my strategy. Eat nice and slow. Take time, enjoy the views. We got an early start, 8:30. Only about 14 miles, so we're making good progress. This is a tradition here on the Colorado Trail, is the mid-morning stop to dry out all the sill stuff. And the Dyneema guy doesn't need to do that. I think we're like 3.5 in for the day. Basically, it's all downhill from here to, I don't know, we'll probably take a late lunch stop, and then so we're like at 11.5, we'll go down to 10,000, 10.5, level out for a little bit, and then we start the next climb up to camp. That downhill sucked.
Yeah, a little bit of uphill like makes me feel good. I'm ready to go back up again.
I know, we stay flat for a little bit.
I think I'm getting burnt.
Yeah, yeah, pretty exposed. Something just happened to Bryce that I don't know has ever happened to a person I've ever known ever. And he just got dive bombed by a hummingbird. The shirt, that's props to that shirt, man. Making our way towards Lake Ann. Bryce is dodging hummingbirds, but just coming in and out of this meadow. And it's warming up, rain's gone. Pretty easy hike so far until the climb. Well, we made it. Oh man, tough little climb, but you can see kind of that area behind me is Lake Ann. Good knowing we've completed most of this pass.
Yeah, it's been beautiful.
Oh, it's been beautiful. We cleared the trees already. And it's hard. Oh man, it's hard. We are there. And all the comments about this place were like, this is the best camping in the Collegiates. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to camp along this lake somewhere. All right, well, we got things set up in the process of, but and I've never camped like this, like outside of a lake like that. I'm hoping that's not like blue green algae over there. Oh well. And then Scott went over there. He's too cool for us. And Bryce has a great shot at the lake. How you feeling?
Heck, my head hurts. I feel good.
Yeah.
I mean, my head hurts, elevation, but other than that, I'm good.
So right now, my watch is telling us we're at 11,900 feet. So definitely the highest I've ever camped.
This is the highest I've ever been.
I think the previous to this, I think on one of these trips, we hit like 11,000, maybe a little bit above it, but we are up there. And if a thunderstorm comes in or something, hopefully there's no lightning.
Dude, we are wet. So wet. That's a full hike. I know, it's just
I set mine up for too.
Everyone's hanging out and getting dinner ready. Bryce is actually gonna go spear fishing for some trout later, so that'll be nice. We'll have a fish fry. There are some actually some sweet looking fish in there. Scott, did you see those? There's some big fish in there. Great night here. It's only 6:10, so we're just hanging out. I'll give here's a big, just hanging out. And yeah, beautiful. No service. We don't know if it's gonna rain. If weather comes in, this spot is super exposed, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Hikes.
Scott, so you know some of these surrounding mountains?
The trail we came up, actually where those cars on the road were, the parking lot, the trailhead down there, is from Mount Huron, which is this peak here behind us.
Okay.
It's one of the lowest 14,000ers. It's 14,006, I don't know, look it up.
Oh, so barely.
And it's like, you maybe have probably not even 3,000 feet of gain in 6 miles round trip. It's just
we should have done that one.
right up there.
That sounds way easier than the one we did.
Yeah, pretty low key. It's a good intro.
Do you know what any of these are?
This is I think a 13,000 foot ridge at the top of these.
Okay.
I don't know and I believe this is behind us as well.
Okay.
So I don't think any of these are aimed toward.
They're 13ers. All right, they're pretty though. Andy, what do you got for dinner?
I got the pasta primavera from Mountain House.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty good.
this is my first Pinnacle meal. The jalapeno cheddar biscuits and herb sausage gravy. That's basically a breakfast thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm just eating it now. Yeah. Okay. Scott had some peak refuel. Oh, Twizzlers. Just Twizzlers for dinner.
Twizzlers and noon.
Yeah.
Cocktails. Yeah.
Bryce, what do you got for dinner? Oh,
I'm gonna do biscuits and gravy, but I'm
nice.
gonna cook for a little while.
Nice. All right, the night is winding down, and I'm terrified. Once that sun comes down over that ridge, it's gonna get about 20 degrees colder, or it's gonna feel 20 degrees colder. But right now, it's pretty nice. Everything's dried out, and it won't be super wet like it was yesterday morning.
The cool thing about that tarp is it's so high up that you don't have to bend over to reach to open the vestibule, but you kind of lose that with yours. You have the bug net.
All right, end of day 2. What do you think?
I mean,
They're typically single wall.
probably the most picturesque place I've camped.
What do you think compared to our last Colorado trip?
Oh, these segments are better.
Yeah, Collegiate West is pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
This lake camping is something I can get used to.
Hey, I get used to it too.
We need to bring our fishing poles though.
I know. It's filled with trout.
Yeah.
See, I now got this sack here. Yeah. Oh, it's this.
Well, good morning, and do we have quite the story? If you were to tell me of all the types of animal encounters that we would have on the trail, the one we had last night would never have been one that I would have guessed. Nor would I have guessed the amount of destruction that would have happened.
And also living up here.
And he was big, and no, it's not a bear. So last night, Andy learned that porcupines like chewing on trekking poles. And don't worry, if you thought Andy was the only victim, he got old Bryce too, and he ran off with his shoe. True story. Great thing about this campsite is it's like 6:50 in the morning and we're getting full sun. Everything's wet. I mean, everything's wet. Condensation over everything. Tents, pads, quilts, everything. So we're drying out now. Slept terribly. I don't know if that was the elevation or the porcupine rattling around. I don't feel terrible though, but let's get some coffee. How'd you sleep?
I slept okay.
You didn't hear the thing just chewing away on your trekking pole?
No, and that's the thing. I didn't hear it, and it was pretty close to me. So.
Bryce, did you see him?
Yeah.
Bryce saw him.
Yeah. No, I didn't see it, but I saw.
Bryce said he was huge.
I saw when you guys. I mean, I heard Bryce when he was up talking about it.
Bryce told me he was like 2 or 3 feet tall.
Well, it got to Bryce's trekking pole handle, and the trekking pole was straight in the air.
Yeah, so that pole's like 2 or 3 feet off the ground. Who'd have thought? Freaking porcupine. All right, next course, getting some nutrient foods. Hearty cinnamon oatmeal with some coffee, and just drying stuff out. I was not prepared for the amount of condensation that we would get here. You know, like the inside wall of my tent is all covered in water. And normally when you think of Colorado, you think of dry. Not this. What do you do? What is that?
Gatorade.
Oh, nice.
For this morning.
For the pass?
Yeah.
In there. So we're gonna go up there, and then the pass is on the other side of that. So it's Lake Ann Pass. The game is on to figure out what else the porcupine got. Bryce thinks a line lock maybe. We'll find it, but we're all packed up. It's only about 8:10. We're gonna have between a 14 and 17 mile day today. We're not sure, depending on the campsites, whatever, but there are options. But yeah, we basically start with like a 700-foot climb up over Lake Ann Pass and then drop down for about 10 miles and then kind of go back up a little bit. So definitely a challenging section here, much more challenging than we're used to, but it's all good and it's definitely worth it. So we're getting packed up, leaving beautiful Lake Ann, time to get on the trail. Pretty absurd pass here. It's kind of all scree all the way up there. You can see Andy and Scott, but man, I'm struggling. But every step at a time, almost there. Another porcupine. They love those Cascade Mountain Tech poles. He didn't get
the cork
bad nearly as you did. He got chewed up.
I actually kind of like my porcupine mod. It gives like a little bit of grip to the handle.
Bryce, you just started a porcupine farm. People ship in their trekking poles.
Custom.
Yeah. Look at this though. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah,
That pass sucked.
Well, last night
But look
it was a 14.
at this view
So I
coming down. Oh man. Wow. Going up it sucked, but look at this going down. Wow. And perfect weather. Perfect weather. All the way down Lake Ann Pass. It's very steep though. All right, coming down off of Lake Ann Pass and going down is much easier than going up. So if you're gonna hit that pass from the south, it's much easier. But we just have honestly like a 5, 6, 7, 8 mile downhill all the way down to 10,000 feet. We were up at 12.6 and then a slow little climb back up to end the day. But it's really nice right now, and it's graded really nice. Like it's not really steep. So just making our way downhill, back down to about 11,000 feet. Thank God. And I'm gonna be real. The last like 24 hours, I've been battling altitude sickness. I've never gotten it before. So I don't know. I'm sure it's a function of for the last 24, 36 hours, we've been right below 12,000 feet. And I guess staying at that high for that long kind of got to me. It's scary. I've never had it before. You get nauseous, lightheaded, dizzy, and then having those symptoms and going over a pass this morning was not super enjoyable. But we're down to 11,000 now, and it's definitely getting a little better. And we're gonna stay down between 10 and 11,000 for the next, I think 5 to 6 miles. So hopefully that gives me a chance to recover. And the good news is we don't go back up over 12,000 for the rest of this trip. But hopefully these next like 5, 6 miles can straighten me out. But it was a little scary. It wasn't like super serious, but serious enough to warrant attention.